Welcome to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are highly welcome. Please subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you will be the first person to check it out. Like you know, I present to you information across the globe, especially Nigeria to be precise. As we hop into today's video, please, after watching, leave your comment constructively and tell me what you think about the video and my channel. Now let's watch this video together.
And if you believe that as at that time, that reflects the Igbo intellectual vision for the unity of Nigeria, then of course the Igbo stood for the unity of Nigeria. And if at that time Igbo stood for the unity of Nigeria, and this time people are saying different things that is undertones, then we as a country should know that we need to review certain things. Certain things be done differently. As a nation, we have challenges, but we should not be slaves to our challenges. Let us get over the obstacles and move forward. We have to adapt. We must not conform. We cannot conform to some aberrant behavior considered to be politically correct. Let us look at the case of Rwanda, a country that is adapting to their situation. We had a gory experience of genocide. They reconfigured their nation so that in today's Rwanda, tribe is no longer an issue. They all see themselves as one leader. I'm not saying Nigeria should do exactly like Rwanda, but there are different ways we will do it so that these problems were happening that is dividing us could be reduced. The incoming Nigerian leaders, the elections are coming, must take deliberate steps to whittle down the ethnic cleavages, pulling us apart and pulling the nation backward. So my appeal to all Nigerians is to de-emphasize our differences and focus on the issues that bind us as a people.
Into a level of intellectual manipulation that I call intellectual debauchery. You are flirting with, you're using your intellect to flirt with people's sensibilities and then trying to enjoy yourself. But we are not going to go into such analysis because we are not against her per se. We respect our leader, his wife. I spoke against, what's her name, Sophia, when she was raising dust against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's wife. And I told her, you owe the Biafrans an apology. You don't have any right to speak against our leaders. Who are you? Don't you have respect? And we still maintain that stand. We respect Onyendu. When he comes out, he will tell us a lot of things. And that brings me to the careless. I'm only just saying it. Because no, let me put it this way. Nsima is not a Biafran. He's Idu, you know. And Idu is not the father of Biafra. Neither is he or she the mother of Biafra. So, if Idu is a splinter group, is an inconsequential minority of Biafra. If Idu is a descendant, he is just a descendant, not the progenitor. For me, the emergence of Nsima was based on the support of Simon Ekpa when he was twice expelled from by the DOS. Simon Ekpa came to his rescue, brought him to the platform, and that blew him into international prominence. But it went into his head, and that is a problem. When you give a slave opportunity to ride on horse, he will despise princes that are born princes. exactly what happened when Ishmael was given birth to. He turned around to begin to despise Isaac. Then Ishmael was about 13 years old. He began to deride Isaac. And Sarah said, cast out the bondwoman and her son, for the bondwoman and her son can never inherit the blessings of Abraham. Because when you take that which is holy and give it to the dogs or swine, they eat it and trample upon you or fight you or trash it. So when you see Shuma come out and talk, they are panicking. Who is panicking? We are not panicking. We are in full control. We have intelligent people. We have people that can analyze very well what's going on. And so it is him that has some mental problems. He's not properly coordinated. He talks a lot of nonsense that is reminiscent with his level of education and understanding and possibly his upbringing. Because this same Simon Ekpa defended you and in a way raised you up to prominence by attaching his platform to your own. You don't have any right to speak of things that concerns Biafra. You an Idu person. Nnamdi Kanu is not Idu, he's a Biafran. You people should speak of your own nation, language or country. Why do you drink Panadol over another person's headache? What's your problem? Because you are becoming irrelevant and you want to come to prominence. Very soon Nsima will turn around and begin to support Simon Ekpa. Nonsense. So let's look at the DOS people. Who is the true friend? Who is the true disciple? Who is the true supporter of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Between, I'm not saying one person, the whole of DOS that worked as a team against Nnamdi Kanu, against everything he laid in place in respect to election. Nnamdi Kanu said there shall be no election in Biafra land beginning from Anambra State. These guys brought everything down and were seeking for political solution. Simon Ekpa came up and spoke against the government to the extent that what he has said has attracted the international community to make investigations in respect to Nnamdi Kanu's illegal arrest, bringing out a comment from them mandating and ordering the Nigerian government to release Nnamdi Kanu. Did they say that based on what China Sanwo-Olu did or Chike Dozen said? No, it was based on the effort of Simon Ekpa and other sister agencies that are interested in seeing to it that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released and Biafra actualized. I stand as God's servant. I cannot stand for evil. I can't support wickedness. If in my heart I have an agenda against Nnamdi Kanu and against Biafra, it shall never be well with me from everlasting to everlasting. But if my intentions are right, if I'm speaking the truth, if I understand the spirit Nnamdi Kanu operated in, which I know is in Simon Ekpa, then I shall be blessed of the Lord forever. No evil shall befall me. Let me give you a little analysis so that without trying to be controversial. Okay, let me just limit it to Nnamdi Kanu, because if I go into that analysis now, you know, it will bring us into the interview. Now, Nnamdi Kanu, when he was rendition, said, give Simon Ekpa space to speak in Radio Biafra. Why? Because he understood and confessed that he understood that Simon Ekpa means well for him and the Biafran project. And then instructed that he should have a space to speak, because he knew that this man has the capacity to carry this fight in a new dimension apart from the one he's carrying, but it's an offshoot. Simon Ekpa's new dimension is an offshoot of the original content and structure that Nnamdi Kanu brought about. And so, a multiplication of these cells within that structure that Nnamdi Kanu formed is bringing about organs being formed that will eventually culminate into a being, a nation. Nnamdi Kanu saw the limitations of the area he was operating because of those that were his lieutenants. They were fake, and therefore they restrained and restricted his advancement for more than 10 years. And then suddenly God raised up somebody all the way from Finland, not part of the DOS, not part of the leadership, but full of ideas that will further expose, advertise, enhance, advance the Biafran project and concept that Nnamdi Kanu had in his mind in the person of Simon Ekpa. And the moment he was abducted, he sent a message so that the dream and the vision does not die. Nnamdi Kanu knew that if the dream and the vision rests with Chike Dosiem and Chinasa Moru, it will die naturally, because all of them worked contrary to him. They did not understand where he was coming from and where he was going. But they were enjoying the accolades that Nnamdi Kanu garnered from all over the world and gathered from all over the world, and were coasting in it, being respected, recognized by Biafrans worldwide because they were his lieutenants, and then they had access to funds to encourage them work. But in actuality, such were not the persons needed at that point, because for a liberation, a freedom movement to take place, they don't have any source of finance. It is out of the goodwill of the people, so there should be proper management of resources to carry out projects. So he saw it that they were killing it and didn't know what to do. At the time, Nnamdi Kanu had exhausted all he had. He was like confused. He said, I don't have men. What I have around me are women. And then God raised somebody like a star that rose from the east. Rose suddenly in the person of Simon Ekpa. He was able to hold Nnamdi Kanu to a conversation. Everybody saw it and, interviewed him, and Nnamdi Kanu spoke. And Nnamdi Kanu saw the light in this young man. He said, you must listen to Simon Ekpa. He is doing a fantastic, he caught himself, excuse me, immediately and said, an absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. He is bringing a new dimension to this awareness that we are creating, that you should listen to his messages and share his videos. That is the instruction from DOS, because DOS is Nnamdi Kanu and Nnamdi Kanu is DOS. The structure there was this: walk in this direction, and the instruction was given. They refused to implement it because they were afraid, by the confession of their boss, if this guy comes in and comes in his dimension, they will pale into insignificance. And because they have nothing to offer than to eat money, they stood on that instruction. What else did Simon have to do? Because Simon Ekpa loves Nnamdi Kanu, because Simon Ekpa loves the Biafran people, he announced it the same way that Gowon refused to announce the discussion he had with Ojukwu in the presence of General Ankara in Aburi in Ghana. Ojukwu talked.
Thank you so much, my wonderful viewers, for watching this video together with me from the beginning to the end. Like I said before, if you like what you see here, if you like what I do in this platform, as you have finished watching this video, please hit that red button that says subscribe and put on your notification bell to all notification. In that way, you'll be able to know when I upload a new video. Share my videos, leave your comments in the comment section constructively. Until I meet your way again in my next video, I still remain your Linda's TV show. Bye-bye.